there's no such thing as too many beers.
I felt this morning when I was pulling them out of the fridge, I was going, holy mackerel, we got a lot of beers.
We do. We are at Nickel Brook Brewery, and I am here with the owner and founder, John, and this row gets bigger and bigger every time I come.
Tell me about it. My head spins. So oddly enough, it's funny, when we opened up, we're 21 years now.
Amazing.
And, you know, we were all trying to find the right beers, the right recipes when we opened. So people would have tried our beer 21 years ago. And I get comments now, you know, I'll get the odd person go, I don't like Nickel Brook. I go, when's the last time you tried us? Oh, it's been years. I go, out of all these beers, how can you tell me that we weren't even making a lager then? Right now we've got a lime lager, a regular lager. Like, how can you tell me? So need to clear your mind, reset, support local. But it's crazy, exciting times. We've launched 2 new cocktails. So we're not making seltzers, we're making cocktails.
Cocktails. The Paloma is like your standard.
3 years now.
Yeah,
and
it's amazing.
It did so well that it's now a permanent SKU in the LCBO. And you got to walk before you run. So because it did so well, they offered us a second listing. So we do a ginger beer. So we decided to take our ginger beer, lime juice, and some rum. It is amazing. Emily's trying, she wants a drink already. This girl, I'm not going to say anything, but and she told me not to mess it up either.
Listen, you said you're going to try them. You have to try them. So
this is very gingery. Got a bit of a bite.
So does that mean it's good for me if it has ginger in it?
Yes, it's got real ginger. Ginger, lime juice, so ginger puree, fresh ginger, lime juice, and rum. And then we're doing a collab, very exciting. We're doing a collab with Walk Off the Earth. The band came to us. One of our staff is very good friends with the band, and they make their own cocktail called Golden Breeze. So we were talking about possibly doing this, and you know, the lovely world that we're in now with all this U.S. And tariff stuff, the LCBO has taken a lot of product, you know, out of U.S. product off their shelves.
Yep.
So they've made some room.
This is awesome for you.
We got approached. We were just making a sample with the band, and the board sent me an email, hey, do you have anything you can sell us? And we're like, yeah, we have Cause and Effect and a collab we're doing with Walk Off the Earth.
Oh,
Isn't
yes.
that good? It's tequila, orange juice, yeah.
That is so good. So,
and it's real. Like everything we make has got, Paloma's got real grapefruit juice.
You can tell the difference when it's real or fake.
They're real.
You can tell the
difference.
difference.
It's not flavoring, it's not essences, it's not artificial. We make it with real ingredients. All of our cocktails are, and that's what when we decided to get into this sector, we didn't want to do the RTD with the big guys.
No.
You know, because they're all, you know, I hate to tell you, they're just flavored water with, I don't even know if they put vodka in them. They probably put 2 drops of vodka and call it vodka soda. But ours are real. Like we buy the best grapefruit juice, the best lime juice, the best orange juice, and that's what we have.
You can tell.
Just from the smell. Like when you open up a can of our Paloma, you smell grapefruit. You open up a can of our Mule, you smell ginger. You open up the Golden Breeze, you smell orange juice, right?
Tequila soda, so good. Okay, there is so much going on here, as you heard. Big collaborations, lots of events happening here at Nickel Brook, so make sure you stay with us. There's so much more coming up on Morning Live. Back here at Nickel Brook Brewery in Burlington, and one thing I love about John is his wittiness. He's not taking any of the credit for the names of these beers and non-alcoholic beers.
No, we have lots of people that are involved in this. We have a great marketing. We have a great team in general. Like I'm very happy. 21 years as a brewery, and I think I have the best team I've ever had overall: brewing, production, marketing, tap room. We have a great team. Everybody loves coming to work. Everybody has a smile on their face, which is amazing.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, the shift. Like started as a brewery, and you know, COVID hit, and hate to say it, a lot of people you know, started drinking less beer and started drinking seltzers and cocktails and stuff, and even now non-alc. So you know, if you would have told me 10 years ago that we'd be in a position today that non-alcoholic beers are growing at a fast pace, seltzers and cocktails are growing at a fast pace,
you wouldn't believe them.
And I didn't want to change. I said, okay, I'm a brewery, I got to make beer. And then I was watching a documentary from one of the marketing guy, and he said, if you're a craft brewery and you think you're in the beer business, give your head a shake. You are in the alcohol beverage game, and you need to play in the game or you're done. Yeah. So right away, that's when we launched Paloma. And then, you know, Nickel Brook's named after my kids, so the root beer and the ginger beer were always fun.
You have the best root beer I've ever had in my life.
It has been rated one of the best root beers
in the world.
North America.
Yeah, it's
and
insane.
It's real. Like, people don't realize root beer was never a pop. It was an herbal tea. Dr. Hires, he was an herbalist, practitioner, pharmacist, called it root tea, couldn't give it away, fermented it, bottled it, called it root beer. We actually went online. Dr. Hires' recipe from 1867 is online, and we follow the recipe.
That's amazing.
And we call Babylon Brooks because Brooke talks more than I do.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't fair for Nick not to have anything, and he started drinking at a very young age because Dad owned the brewery. So
Poor Nick.
Nick's in the backyard getting having a few beers with Dad, and so we named it Naughty Nick's. And then we started getting requests for non-alcoholic beers, so we just didn't want to create new stuff. So we did an IPA, and one of our top IPAs is called Wicked Awesome. So we named our non-alcoholic IPA as Wicked Tame, and I've got people telling me they cannot believe how close it is.
They can not tell the difference.
Yeah, so our team's done a great job.
This one's
and then
hilarious.
We have a pale ale, and our pale ale is called Cause and Effect, and we call it Cause and No Effect. Everybody loves the names.
I would buy them just for the names. I don't even drink IPA, but I would be like, you know what? I'm getting them because they're fun.
I'm finding my friends, you want to function the next day. So to have, you're at a party and you have 6-8 beers and then, be a write-off the next day, we're getting too old for that. So
yeah, you have 3 of those and then 3 of those.
Exactly. That's what's happening. So it's funny. I'm going to a barbecue on Saturday, and I'm going to bring some Wicked Tame because I know there's a couple of buddies that'll be there that will be drinking this. We'll be playing cornhole and stuff, and then they'll go on to that.
Yeah.
So it's changed. The market's changed, right? And we have to adapt.
Okay.
Dude, if you would have told me, like I said earlier, years ago, that I'd be making cocktails and non-alcoholic beer, I would have told you were crazy.
Well, one thing has not changed here at Nickel Brook, and that is the amazing food options that they do offer. We're going to be focusing on those coming up, but for now, I'm going to send things back inside the studio. Well, I'm just going to dig in here.
She's hungry. Did you not eat this morning?
I did.
But it's probably, at 3 a.m.? Mm-hmm. When you get up? That's got to be rough for you guys to start your day so early. So our new tap room's doing amazing. It's really helping us to grow the brand and becoming part of the community. We're on Mainway in Burlington. And Kelly, our taproom manager, comes from, running and owning pubs in town, so she's been a great addition. We make everything in-house, like the bruschetta. We're even growing our own basil. I've got basil.
Really?
Yeah, we're growing basil.
Look at you.
She makes everything from scratch. The pretzel bites, she makes a cheese dip all in-house. The bruschetta's made in-house.
I've never had these before.
The nachos are really good, and they're good value. We don't mark up our food a lot. We want people, we're about the beer.
Mm-hmm. We mark up our beer, is that what you're saying?
No, we want people to come here and have a beer or two, so we don't really charge a lot for our entrees. People are quite shocked. We have great pizzas, we have great sandwiches, we have nachos, we have incredible flatbreads. She makes a prosciutto flatbread with brie.
I've had that one.
Oh, it's so good. I steal everything and make it at home, and all my friends go, "Oh my God, this is so good."
Oh my gosh, those are incredible.
Yeah, and we buy them par baked, and then we finish baking them in house.
Oh my gosh, they're so good.
And then she buys par baked bread, and we finish baking it in house. And then the nachos are nachos. But people are shocked. They come in here they look at our menu and our food, and they don't expect a lot. And I get nothing but compliments. And we probably do 1 or 2 events a week. We were still out caterers in, but because of Kelly now we don't. And I've had numerous people come up to me, like we did a big event for Children's Aid back in the fall. We won a community service award for from Children's Aid for all our hard work. And Kelly, they were going to get a caterer. Kelly did all the catering, and then 4 people came up to me and asked me who did the catering that night.
And it was her.
It was her, and I go,
Kelly.
Her.
Yeah.
And she's like, are you
One-man
kidding
show.
me? Oh, and we've had realtors use the space a lot, financial planners, and they've all had their caterers, and they get a little bit worried when we say we're not allowing outside food anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm like, guys, listen, if
Trust
you're not
us.
happy, I won't charge you.
Yeah.
That's how much confidence I have in my team.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And the choices are so good. And I mean, when you pair with these types of food, you can pretty much pair any one of those cocktails.
And
with
we
this.
know
And I've got a Paloma.
We do a couple of pizzas, we do pretzels, we do the pretzel bites. She has a couple of sandwiches that are amazing. We buy prosciutto, capicola, we buy good cold cuts. There's none of the processed ham type stuff. It's all nicely cured meats. So the sandwiches are amazing too.
So much good food.
Lots to do here.
Lots to do, and like they have fun nights. Like you have like a
Trivia on Monday,
and, like,
music bingo on
what's
Wednesday.
the cornhole night?
Or Thursdays now is going to be cornhole, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we usually have a bit of entertainment. And it's crazy the mix of people we have in here. We're across from a big neighborhood, so a lot of families come in here.
Yep.
You come in here on a Saturday afternoon.
Packed.
The tables are full of families with their children.
Strollers
and
and
then
all.
the bar is usually the mature elderly crowd, and then the younger, hipper crowd is kind of around the high tops. It's kind of hilarious. You get just such a mixture of people in here, which is very cool.
Everybody loves you here at Nickel Brook. Coming up,
Thank you.
More on the festivals and all sorts of events that are happening here this summer. So make sure you stay with us. Lots more to come on Morning Live. Okay, it is time to focus on the beer. It's time to focus on some festivals that are happening
beer
this
time.
summer.
So we're very, very excited. If one thing positive that's happened with all the tariffs and trade stuff going on is that we've done some heavy poking within our community about supporting local, that we're creating jobs locally, and we've gotten Sound of Music back. We'll be doing Waterdown Rib Fest. We'll be doing Moon in June. Baseball tournaments. The community's really starting to support us more and more, which has finally been like such a good feeling. Like we've been beat up in town for a lot of years, and we're finally starting to see some love. Like we're going to be in the Performing Arts Center. We got Sound of Music back, Moon in June, Waterdown Rib Fest, and then our Oktoberfest that M here is our MC. You got to come. It's in October. It's for Children's
John's the one
Day.
in the leotard, though.
And I got to lose some weight because I've gained weight this year, and I don't know if they'll fit. They were tight last year. I'm not happy. It was the only size they had.
You got time. It's not until
October.
October.
Leather, for God's sake, so don't stretch. They're not made with that spandex
You got to come
stuff.
just to see them in the
So we got a great lineup. So that's our lime lager, and it's made with real. It's our lager with real lime. You got to try it. Vamonos.
Vamonos.
And then we've got Soccer Mom, our wheat beer.
What's a Soccer Mom to
It's our wheat beer.
I know, but what's a Soccer Mom
They're sitting around drinking beer, watching their kids play soccer. And then Father's Day's coming. You got to have Party Dad. So Party Dad was our summer Father's Day beer last year, and it was in the LCBO, and it did so well that they've kept it. So it's now in the LCBO permanently year-round. So for the summer, we've got Party Dad, we've got Vamonos,
Soccer Mom,
Road Trip, and then Road Trip.
What's in there?
It's an IPA.
It looks like there's something suspicious in there.
Isn't that cool? Smoky.
It looks smoky.
It's an IPA. It's a more sessionable IPA. So we've got a great lineup, and again, going back to like our first thing, you can't say I don't like Nickel Brook. We make so many great beers. Our raspberry sour.
I've had that one actually. That's really good.
That was one of the first sour beers in Ontario, and it was the #1 sour beer in Ontario. It's made with fresh raspberries. It's amazing.
Would you say that Naughty Neighbor is still like one of your #1 bestsellers?
Headstock, Naughty, and Wicked are our #1, and we're a little bit worried
with everything that's going on.
So I was worried about this can because of the imagery.
Yeah.
It used to have a pin-up girl.
Yeah, you can't
and I
do
thought
that
we were going to
anymore.
bring her back. Well, we were going to bring her back.
No, you can't bring her back.
But everybody's drinking this beer because they are our naughty neighbors now.
Totally.
They're naughty.
It's brilliant.
And I don't know if you saw our April Fools. We did a little play up on April Fools. We got this can, and we put someone's face on it. We're not going to name any names, but you can probably figure out who it was.
Yep.
And people were calling us wanting the beer, and I go, it was an April Fool's joke. Calm down.
But now I'm almost thinking you might want to do it. Just a likeness. It doesn't have to be like.
I called the liquor board. I sent an image to liquor board, and they said, seriously, I don't think we want to go there, John. Yeah, so we've got a great lineup for the summer. We're excited about all the festivals we're doing. They actually start at the end of May, and then they go right through the summer.
Yeah, you're going to be
pretty excited.
so busy.
And we're very, very happy we got Sound of Music. We're going to be making a beer for them. We're going to do a Pilsner.
Oh, amazing.
Sound of Music Pilsner. We'll be launching it at the festival, and it gets received well.
I'm
We're going to carry the beer all year round, and then what we'll do is proceeds, because it's a non-for-profit.
Yep.
People don't realize, you might be paying $12 for a beer when you go down to the festival, but you're watching that band for free.
Yeah.
And they're making their revenues from alcohol sales and sponsorships.
And there's no cover charge.
No cover
Unless
charge.
you're VIP, but there's a way to get in the VIP, and then you pay them.
But you got food there and some drinks and stuff.
It's amazing. It's so worth it.
So come down to Sound of Music. We're going to be there. Come to Waterdown Rib Fest. We're going to be there. Moon in June, which is a great event. It's a charity run downtown Burlington. Proceeds go to local charities. So we're excited about summer of 2025. So hopefully it's going to be hot and sunny. sunny, and people are going to drink a lot of beer.
It's going to be awesome.
Wicked awesome. We have a beer named that.
It's going to be wicked awesome. Thanks so much for having us, John. It's always such a pleasure. And we'll see you this summer at Nickel Brook Brewery here in Burlington.